Welcome back to Investing and Trading Live, sponsored by Online Trading Academy. My name is Josh Lilquist, and we're having a good time in the studio here today. My good friend Al Connickson on the show here today, dropping some knowledge on what's happening in these financial markets, but really how to help people make smarter investing decisions moving forward. And that can be during income years, working years, or during retirement. And we're seeing so many people come to the academy here, Online Trading Academy, to see what these strategies are, to see what's available to them, and how to make those smarter investing decisions moving forward. If you did miss seats for that investing class, you can text the word investing to the number 210-210. That's text investing to the number 210-210 right now. When you do that, you're going to get a text with a day. We have these classes during the week. We also have them on the weekend, even the evenings as well. But also, we're going to make sure we get you a call to find the date that works the best on your schedule. Text investing to the number 210-210 right now. So, Al, we were talking about retirement strategies on that last segment. And I kind of want to continue that discussion because success is different for each person. Some it's monetary, some it's lifestyle choices. Mm-hmm. And I believe that is what more and more people are looking at is what type of lifestyle can they have or do they want during retirement years? And you work with a lot of people here at the Academy, and you see a wide range of different goals and objectives that people have, and a lot of it is that lifestyle. What do you see with people, and how do you create that vision? So what are some of the lifestyle choices that you see people want to achieve, whether it's family things or travel? You kind of explain a little bit because you meet with a lot of people. And then how do you get them to the point where it's okay to do different things? You don't have to just have a 401k with your work. You don't have to have a broker. You don't have to have an advisor because you're not required to have those things. So you brought up the word control earlier in that last segment. Mm-hmm. More people want to be able to control what that destination looks like. How do you help people do that?
Well, there are a number of things that you just said there, Josh, that I think are important. Why, what are people looking for? And what I'm hearing more and more is not, hey, I want to be a billionaire, I want to be a millionaire in a week or two or a month. What I'm hearing is I want freedom. I want the freedom to make choices on my terms. And that freedom is going to be different for different people. I can't tell people what their vision is. They need to tell us what their vision is so we can help them bridge the gap between where they are now and how to reach that vision. And for a lot of people, it means having additional money. And money is great because it gives you that freedom. It gives you the freedom to make choices. But you have to decide what that vision is for you, and then let us help put a plan together for you. And if you don't have enough in retirement right now, and you're in retirement, well, maybe you need to change the strategies that you're using. Maybe that typical go-to Wall Street strategy, which is maybe now in retirement a 40% stock and 60% fixed income mix, that isn't working right now because of the impact of inflation and the low interest rates that are being paid by bonds, treasuries, and in the dividend stocks. So there might be a different path you have to take. We can help you identify what that path is, and more importantly, give you the knowledge and the skills to properly follow that path. If you're not in retirement yet and you're not quite where you think you should be, those income strategies are probably what you're going to have to use to get to that point where you have enough when you go in retirement. Again, make sure you protect what you have, but learn how to generate income, learn how to grow the assets that you already have in a way that is going to give you opportunities that you probably aren't going to see using the strategies that have worked prior to this last year. The Wall Street buy and hold strategy, the 60-40, 40-60 split, those just haven't been working. But there are other things you can do. And then I think a lot of people are probably going to look at what happened with the CPI and just start throwing their money at the market. Well, you have to also understand that there's a right time to do it. For any individual company you're looking at, it may not be the quality of the company, it's the quality of the entry price. So everything is not necessarily it's not necessarily the right time to invest in something that might be a great company. That's why it gets down to the most important thing for any investment or any trade. It's price. It's the entry price that you identify that you set up for your trade. That price is going to determine the quality of your protection and also the amount of profit you can have. Those are things that we teach you. We don't expect you to just listen to us and understand that. Let us show you how we do that. In these classes that Josh has been talking about, we go over how our strategy works. How does the market function? Why does price go up? Why does price go down? How can you benefit from that? Because that's the most important thing, is to identify what direction price is going to go, so you are you're participating in the right direction, when that direction is going to stop so you can take your profit. All of these things that are part of identifying a potentially beneficial investment or trade for you, those are the things that we teach you in a simplified way, where we're just concentrating on that price activity.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad you brought that up. It really actually reminds me of a conversation I had this past week with some of my hunting buddies, and they were talking about, hey, stocks are down. Should we just go put all our money in stock now? Because they're always looking for that tip of the week, right? And I said, well, why would you do that? Just inquisitive. Why? What makes you say that? Why would you want to do that? Well, they're down, so it's time to buy, right? Okay, so what is your protection on there? How are you going to manage that? Oh, we just let it sit in there. Okay, right. Well, where will you take your profits? Oh, I don't know. I'll just hold it for the long haul. So there's really no strategy by just going and buying if you don't have a plan. And that's why you have to understand where price is at and what it could potentially do. And that kind of circles back to what we talked about in that first segment about supply and demand on where institutions are buying and selling. So you're understanding where to buy, where to get out, and that creates that plan. And that's really what we talk about and help people create that vision for here at Online Trading Academy. And we introduce people to that concept and those techniques in these investing classes that you teach here locally. I teach these as well. And these are classes where we've taught thousands, just like you, our various strategies which are designed to teach you to make smarter and better investing decisions. So if you want to come to one of these classes, by the way, they're free. I mean, it's just a couple hours of your day. If you have goals financially, why not take out 2 days of your time and see what those possibilities are? Text the word investing to the number 210-210. Text the word investing to the number 210-210. That's for 2 seats. Most people bring their spouse with, because especially if you make your financial decisions together, do that together and learn how to do that the right way. So that way you're both on the same page financially. So real quick, Al, I want to talk a little bit about, we got a few minutes left in the show here, about a minute here. I want you to explain, where we see all these different things out there saying you shouldn't go do this, you can't do this, you can't do that. And people are being conditioned to just throw their money to a stranger. Mm-hmm. How do you help people get past that?
Well, it's a tough one because people are born with emotions that unfortunately get in their way as far as how they trade, how they invest. But yeah, I guess one of the things that we talk about is opinions. It's mindset. Don't let opinions of other people, or even, to be honest with you, even your own opinions on how something should happen, dictate what you're going to be doing. Because the market is going to do what it's going to do, but it moves based on certain criteria that we help you identify. Bypass the opinions. Don't listen to what other people are telling you, because that's based on their opinion of what they think should happen. Let's just concentrate on what factually moves price, because that is the most important thing for you. If you're going to be investing in anything, any one of the assets, you want the price to move in your favor. If you are using a strategy that will benefit financially in an up market, you want the price to go up. If you're using something that would benefit in a down market, you want the price to go down. So the important thing is identifying when that's going to happen. When is price going to go up? How far is it going to go? When is it going to go down? How far is it going to go down? Let's keep it simple and objective. Just follow a set of rules that we have put together in our strategy, our core strategy, and also incorporated that into a trading analysis platform that we give our students that basically makes them follow a certain number of steps based on logic, based on factual information, and helps them to identify what a good quality trade is or keep out of a bad one.
Yeah, that really helps people become more consistent and confident. And then you're just following that plan. And think about this. If you were able to be guided through your investment decisions, would that take the guesswork out of it? Of course it would. you're no longer guessing. And you just have to see what those strategies are. And we have these strategies. We have our own platform that's designed to actually have you follow a plan and guide you through that plan so you're no longer by yourself, right? So we have investing classes to see how that works. Text the word investing right now to the number 210-210. That's text investing to the number 210-210. If you're brand new to the markets, this class is for you. We can introduce you to these concepts that as you have never heard them before. If you've been trading and investing for 20, 30 years, this class is also for you if you're looking to get more consistency. Text the word investing to the number 210-210 right now. Al, you had some great wisdom this week. You had a lot of different comments and different topics you kind of broke down here today. Let's hear today's OTA tip of the week.
Well, Josh, I just saw this the other day, and I think it's really appropriate. Quote, if you don't make time for your wellness, you will be forced to make time for your illness. Think about that. And if you relate that to trading and investing, basically it just means if you don't take advantage of opportunities to financially benefit you now, later you might find yourself in a position where you can't help yourself financially. Your progress in the future is going to be compounded by today's efforts. We know that what you do today is going to determine your future. Successful people know that they're responsible for their life, and they believe they have the power to accomplish their goals. Start with your mindset. There's a relationship between the happiness of your life and the quality of your thoughts. You won't be able to change anything if you can't change your thinking. And one of our goals at OTA is to help you develop the confidence you need to be able to make that mindset change.
That actually reminds me of one of my quotes from my good old friend Deion Sanders. You look good, you play good. Or no, you look good, you feel good, you play good, they pay good. As always, same time next week. Until then, retire young, my friends.